So, hey everybody, and yeah, you're not seeing things or missed anything. There isn't an intro video right now. That's because I've been getting hit with copyrights and I've been fighting them, but I'm giving up because my music comes from Canva. I pay for Canva Pro. I use their license as allowed. I have attached my YouTube channel to the downloads and everything. And yeah, so I am going through hundreds of songs right now that we Hubs actually purchased to have the licenses to several different songs. It was a humble bundle, so yeah, it's really very affordable. And I just gotta find where I moved the music to, or where he did, so I can go through it and I can change everything up. But yeah, there's Alice. Hello. So tell me what y'all have been doing while I finish setting up here because uh, go me, I was too focused on trying to find a song. And I realized it's like, oh, it's 3 o'clock. um, but yeah, let's see. Mute site. There we go. That way we don't have an echo. Awesome. But yeah, so that's what's going on now. There's a cat paw. Hello, Liz. How are you? So this is Chatty Fridays, and I am relaxing in my blanket hoodie thing because I'm being lazy again today. Not really lazy, it's comfy, and I'm cold. I've been cold for like the past week, and I hate it. I am not a cold natured person. So yeah, blanket hoodie for the win, right? Right. Now then, other things that are going on. Where'd my Twitch thing go? There we go. There we go. All right, so that is set up. I need to get that link for me to share. Let me. There it is. All right. Alice says, I have been reading a crap ton for my classes and writing some poems recently. Awesome. All of which for classes. Hey, it's still writing and you get feedback on them, which is awesome. I kind of miss that about my English and literature and creative writing classes is all the feedback. Hey Rita, how are you? Are ordering Walmart delivery groceries right now. That is awesome. It looks very cozy. Thank you. It is. So Hubs got me this one for Christmas, and then he got me a purple one, which is thicker than this one, for my birthday. And I want to try one for try to find one for his birthday, but I'm not entirely sure that I'll find one that I really like for him. I want something like really special, like a Frieren themed one that's an anime, or maybe like a not necessarily D&D, but maybe like Dragonlance or Star Trek theme. I don't know. We'll see what happens. On that note, I want to thank y'all. I didn't think that I would do this until the marathon started, but I want to go ahead and thank y'all for bumping me over 500 subs. Right now, as it stands, I have 503. So we are getting there. We're growing and it's looking good, and I am so happy to be here. And I just need to get my views up, my view hours up, so that maybe I can start doing membership things, which, yeah, I know it's like a money racket and everything, but it helps pay my bills. Finishing up having a snack before cleaning the kitchen and mopping. Boring, but it's got to be done. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. I need to clean. Bad. Like, severely bad. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much again for the 500 subs. 503 subs. It's amazing. Been here for 5 years. Y'all know I had like a anniversary stream in September or August or something like that. So whatever I said then, however many years it was, is how many I've been here. I my memory is like a sieve. So yeah, not to quote Persuasion, the movie, the new movie. Here's a Maggie. Have a migraine today, but I will be lurking and listening. Oh, take care of yourself. Amazing. Hi to Alice, Rita, and Liz. Sorry to hear, Maggie. I had one yesterday. Yeah. 500 is amazing. Yeah. I'm still around 300 after almost 10 years. Yeah. I get it. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out how to manage YouTube, Substack, Ko-fi, possibly Patreon. I don't know if I really want to do Patreon or not because everything is just difficult for me to keep up with. But all of the things that I need to keep up with and still be able to give myself grace because I've been sick for so long. That might be something I need to talk about too. But I can only do 2 or 3 hours of work a day here lately. So it's been, I've been struggling a lot and I hate it. But, so y'all know I have really bad allergies and y'all have heard me talk about having a sinus infection. Well, I kept a sinus infection for, I would like to say like 50% of last year. And I thought I was managing it pretty well. But then I went to the doctor November. I think it was in November. And it was a physical appointment. So she ran all the tests and everything. And her brows kept coming closer and closer together. And with my doctor, that's a very bad sign. Probably with any doctor, that's a very bad sign. So she asked me a few more questions that she doesn't normally ask me. And I'm like, yeah, she asked me how long I'd been feeling kind of rough. And I said, it's just a sinus infection. And she's like, how long have you had it? And I said, well, it's 6, 7, 8 months. I don't know. And the look she gave me, I felt like I was getting the look from my mother. So she set me on one round of azithromycin. It's usually the pack of, is it 10 pills? No. Well, there's 2 different packs. You either get 6 pills or you get 10 pills. And you like take a lot at the beginning and then it tapers down to like 1 a day, depending on which pack you get. So she put me on that, and then she gave me a 14-day round of amoxicillin, plus nasal spray, plus a fever reducer, plus all the other changes that she wanted to do with my depression medication and inflammation medication because inflammation has spread to every single joint in my body now, which I knew, and I was trying to handle on my own, but she was like, "You're just torturing yourself." So yeah, um, we got that going on, and I'm probably going to have another round of amoxicillin to knock it all the way out of me. I finally started coughing a bunch of stuff up. Um, so yeah, it's so much fun. So much fun. We are in the 50s, 60s for the next 2 weeks, so I'm back to watering the gardens, and the pollen is starting. I noticed some of the maples before the 9 inches of snow hit were already trying to leaf. So yeah, it's too early. It's too early. Yeah, 6 or 10. Hey, the Tiger Rights, Roar Books, Angel Faye. Nice. Hello, y'all. How are y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. This is the Chatty Friday sprints that I usually hold. So we might do like one sprint of 30 minutes, give or take, and then chat the rest of the hour or 2 hours or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. It probably is. And it's probably um, so now I have like rashes on my skin and have had for like the past month. So she thinks that it's trying to come out everywhere. I love my body. I love my body. And I love being stubborn because if I had just gone to the doctor whenever this stuff uh, started, I would have been better. I would have been fine by now. Good, thanks. Although I have to head off to hunt down dinner. Have a good stream. Thank you for joining in and all that good stuff while you could. And I hope you have a great dinner. Let's see. What else we got going on? We have a lot of things going on. We have the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K subs marathon. It starts Sunday. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So far, we have 70 streams on the playlist, and I'm waiting on a few more. And yeah, we might have a couple of people back out because I haven't heard from a couple of them in like since they signed up. So we might be kind of struggling a little bit to cover those, but we'll do what we can. If anything, I'll just do them all myself. No, I won't. I won't do that. But we'll figure it out and have it going on. But as far as the playlist goes, I am going to share the link to that so that you can bookmark it or just have it up. So whenever it starts on Sunday at 7 a.m. Eastern, you can just follow that playlist and be good. It's just all there. So there we go. Sometimes antibiotic treatments lead to the chance of secondary fungal infection, and that's a whole nother set of truths. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, I've been through this so many times in my life. Not, well, when I was younger, it wasn't because of my stubbornness. It's just because of I was that sick as a child. My immune system hadn't built up yet, so. Got my streams set. Let me know if I need to pick up more or host the ones I am co-hosting. Gotcha. I'll probably be closing those out really late tonight. That way we have all day Saturday for people just to up and grab them. But yeah, I did, for those of you that are hosting, co-hosting, moderating, volunteer works, there is an email sitting in your inbox if you haven't checked it out already. And it is from the Under 1K Marathon email. So if you don't see it, it might be in your spam folder, even though I asked y'all to add that particular email to the not spam to your contacts or whatever. So I know it got past me too. But that email is very important. It has some last minute links. It has all the games listed there that you can use during your gaming party break streams if you're hosting one of those. And it has some rules listed in there, some reminders, all that good stuff. Now, also the spreadsheet, the one that Maggie shared right here, is going to be locked tomorrow, and all of the backstage links are going to be moved off of it so that you won't have random people in your chat like jumping in backstage too. So that means that there is going to be a new spreadsheet shared among co-hosts and hosts and moderators with all those backstage links and like the links for the host or co-host if I have them, but y'all can put them in there for something easy to reach kind of thing. But yeah, so the spreadsheet's going to be locked. It's not going to be able to be changed by anyone but the owner, which is me, Kay, and Rach, because we have access to the email. And yeah, so we'll be doing that. And is that it? We will be having a few giveaways. So there are a few overarching games for the entirety of the week, such as the scavenger hunt. And if you turn in a completed scavenger hunt, and this is totally trusting y'all not to lie, then your names will be put in a drawing, and whoever wins will win a giveaway. It will be a digital prize because we just don't have the mental strength to deal with shipping physical things just yet. We're slowly building up. This is only our second year, so it'll be digital prizes. And then the other prize will definitely be for the survey. There is going to be an end of marathon survey. If you fill that out, your name will also be put in the pot for a drawing for other freebies, digital freebies. So you really want to pay attention to the marathon and go to each of the streams that you can and check off what you can of the scavenger hunt and also fill out the survey towards the end. The marathon streams will be up for the life of that particular channel that they were on. So you can always watch the replay, and we will probably close out the scavenger hunt like a week after. I haven't really decided. We haven't really decided, so I'll let y'all know as soon as we figure it out. Okay. Now then. I think that's about it for now. That's all I wanted to announce is that I reached 500 subs on YouTube, which is awesome. And I need to get my watch time up so I can start like membership things and whatnot to maybe get a little bit more income other than pennies. And the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K subs marathon starting Sunday at 7 a.m. right here on this channel over on YouTube. I will not be streaming my streams to Twitch or Facebook for the marathon streams, just because it's YouTube oriented, and I don't think it would be fair to share all those links over on Twitch, and they're all YouTube oriented. Um, so yeah. Hey Eva, how are you? So yeah, let's jump into our first sprint so I can manage my breathing since I'm already getting a little strained here. Okay, we'll do a 30-minute. How does that sound? Now, for those of you wondering, Kona is on the couch. She has escaped me. So that's the reason why she's not on stream right now. So yeah. All right. 30-minute stream. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms if you have rumblies and the tumblies. Don't forget to get your medications if you're feeling rough. If you have them. Um, And don't forget to save your work, especially if you have been at this for a while. And don't forget about the marathon because I highly expect everyone here to be there. So, yeah, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, get at it. All right. How did everybody do on that one? Really? Not really this one. All right. So I got through, let's see, 7 of that one. About 47 songs to try to find a new opener and closer music. So, yeah. Let's see if I find one that I like. Right now, I'm in the slasher audio of a dark fantasy studio. Um, so I'm not entirely sure that any of these will work for my channel, but I like to listen to everything just in case. James, hello. Had to drop in and smash that like button. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. Yes, and I hope you are too. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And we'll stop it. All right. Jocelyn, good afternoon. Came by to give a like. Happy sprinting. Awesome. Thank you. And there's Eva. Swap to this platform account, but I'll miss the break. The kiddo is just about to get home. Totally understandable. Kiddo comes first. Liz says the house is clean. I ache, ready to do some editing. Awesome. Hey, Stacy. How are you? I was brainstorming names on another stream and actually wrote words for the day. Nice. Very good. You're sounding much better. Glad to see you're feeling better. A little bit, yeah. I still get out of breath at the smallest things. But my new inhaler has helped with that a lot. So yeah, I am feeling better. It's just like, so my grandparents used to call it sundowner syndrome. So whenever it gets dark, that's when I start feeling bad, like really bad. So I have sundowner syndrome. But yeah. So yeah, 47 songs. Now, granted, like 20 of those were only 30-second little swatches. Um, yeah, definitely no running marathons, but writing, reading, editing marathons, yeah, I'll be up for that Sunday and the whole entire week. I think I'm being lazy this week just so I can prepare for next week. But we've worked out some shifts, so I think it'll be where we can at least all get some sleep. I hope so. Do not work as I am. Okay. Good deal. All right. So don't forget about the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K marathon. James is actually in it, and so is Maggie. And I'm sure Eve is going to be in all the chats. And Rita is in it, and so is Alice. So yeah. Here's the link again to the playlist. Oh, some other news. I got accepted into another book festival, but I had to turn them down because our tent is gray and they require white tents. And I'm not spending another like $150 for another tent, which both will probably only be used 2 or 3 times a year. I just don't think that's sustainable, really. I thought about borrowing one of our friends' tents. He they vend a lot. So, but I also don't really want to like put them out too because I think they have a show that weekend as well. I could be wrong. They sell anime related stuff. So I think there's an little anime thing down in South Carolina nearby that weekend. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong because we all know that my days run together. Okay, what else is it that I was going to talk to y'all about? Editing has been slow going because, like I said, I can only work like 3 to 4 hours a day before I get like winded. But it's going. I have a plan to finish all the beta reads within time. I hope. Um, I hope I can follow it, but we'll see. And I've been writing some. I've been writing like 200 to 800 words a day. So got that going on. Slowly building myself back up after the antibiotics kicked my butt. Like literally kicked my butt. I'm on so many meds right now. It looks like I'm mom. I remember being amazed at the number of meds that she always took. She had like a handful, like a literal handful. But yeah, shouldn't have made fun of her back then because now I'm doing it. All right, anything else that I need to talk about? Y'all remember anything? Y'all want to celebrate anything? Let me know. I can try to find the link if you're not modded, or I can mod you so that you can share the link. I'll give y'all a second to think about it. Where am I at? No, I need this. Yes, I need that. Oh, I'm no longer going to be streaming on Saturdays unless it's like a book release or something like that. I got to looking at my analytics and I realized that Saturdays aren't doing so well for me. So we're going to stick to Sundays, breaking the block, Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. So I'm dropping Saturdays. So I'll have like 3 days of non-live streaming days. So hopefully that'll be better. And hopefully that means that I have a little bit more time to record and edit videos as well. Because I promised y'all a few videos like the washi tape that I use or that I have rather and project updates. And there was something else that was on that list that y'all voted for. I probably could look at my channel and see what it was. Right? Right. Oh, what was it? Posts. Where was the latest poll? Was it really that long ago? It couldn't have been. Really? Come on. Oh, apparently I've missed it somewhere. It's okay. It's fine. I have it written down somewhere, so I know I can find it. But yeah, I know for sure it was washi tape and uh, more about the projects. So I have a list of 60, no, it's up to 70 now. 70 projects, and I was slowly going through them. I was doing the most closest to being finished first drafts to ones that only have like a idea jotted down. And I should be kind of right at a third of the way through, maybe, with the last two videos that I did back in 2025. Yeah, because the last one was the almost there projects, which means they were the closest to finished first drafts or the ones that I'm already editing. And all about the 2025 publishing projects that I did in early 2025, it looks like, possibly in January, is part of it. I talked about the published books and their series. So, yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe a third of the way through, probably closer to a fourth. I have a lot of projects, you know. If I was rich, I could hire a ghostwriter. But I wouldn't be able to do that. I enjoy writing too much to do that. I'd have to have a PA instead. All right. So no one is saying they want to share anything. So fine. Fine. We'll put up another timer here. We'll go for another 30 minutes. You are going to switch. Right, restream. There you go. Good job. All right. Don't forget to hydrate. Oh, wait. I get the tint issue. The only thing I can think of is using white sheets and sew them with patterns, maybe spray paint. Yeah. My only thing with spray paint is me and spray paint have never gotten along. Like, the spray paint goes everywhere except for where I want it to go. It's always been like that. So, if y'all haven't noticed, I am a Murphy's Law kind of person. Because I was born and raised in Murphy, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So. Anything that can happen will happen to me. Not necessarily like the most terrible. It's always like that in between annoyance and downright frustrating thing of Murphy's Law that I get, which I'm thankful that it's not the not the absolute worst thing. It's not windy when I do the spray painting. It's just the nozzle always breaks. The can just does not want to work. The paint gets all over my fingers instead of on the canvas or whatever. Let's see what else happened. I don't know what else happened. I know I've used spray paint more than 4 times, because it was twice that the bottle was dysfunctional. The can was dysfunctional. Oh, the machine was clogged. It wasn't my fault. It was not my fault. Somebody didn't clean it out properly before I had to use it. And that's the truth. Very truth. All right. Anyway, Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms if you have rumblies and tumblies. Do not forget to take care of yourself. Get up, stretch, walk around if you're able. At least look away from your screen for 20 seconds or so if you have been staring at it for a while. Amazon has replacement canopies for around $40 to $60 that come in a variety of colors, including white. I might have to look into that for next time. I already backed out of that one. Plus, it was a little too close for comfort. It was in April, and I didn't feel like I would have everything ready in time because I um, still waiting on artwork, and I'm waiting on something to come to me in March before I can order all of my books that I need. Which is it's gonna be a pretty big order, I'm afraid, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I might look at that after, because only out of the two that I'm joining, only one requires a tent, and it didn't say anything about color. And then the other one is indoors, so I don't really have to worry about that. But I will definitely look into this for later on in the year because I'm hoping to also apply to some fall things, um, which I need to do that probably at the end of this month. For real, are they not? You know, I always like panicking and feeling like everything's at the last minute. All right, anyway, let's get started on this sprint. 3, 2, 1, get at it. That is really loud, isn't it? All right, how did everybody do? I got through eight other albums. They range from like 13 to 20 songs in each. But I found the perfect song. Perfect song. But then right in the middle of it, these vocals come in. And it kills it. It doesn't do it because the vocals they're not very good, and they're not as they're not complementary to the song, to the beat, to the power that is the violin in that song. So yeah, disappointing, but it's okay. Brownies are in the oven. That's awesome. We were talking in-person setups. God, let's do it again next break. All right, we're here at the next break. No, the brownies come out in 24 minutes or so. Oh no. My kid doesn't enjoy cleaning the mixing bowl for brownie mix, so I must do it. Oh, how hard parenting can be at times. I've never met a kid that doesn't like cleaning the bowl. Of course, I did the same thing with like cake batter and all that too, so. Hey Emma, how are you? Stacy got in more words and trying to move the scene along, and that's awesome. I do have, going back to the music, I do have a list of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 of like, I think I still have 9 albums to go through. So it's a shorter list. What I might do is I might pull whatever songs kind of feel right and pull them all into one folder so that each intro or outro or like book reel that I do, I can just grab one of those songs and not have to go through the whole thing again. Okay, back. I'm also doing a voiceover on bird clips for Grandma Eva. It's silly and also is taking too long, so thinking I'll just go back to music instead of goofy voiceovers. Nah, if you're having fun at it, I mean, like you said, it's long, so it depends on the balance of fun and how aggravating the editing is. I guess. I don't know. But yeah. So in-person setups, there are some events that only want you to have a white tint. And James was saying that there's like covers that you can buy on Amazon. So I will be checking that out for future things. I already rejected the event that only wants white tints because mine's gray. Just because it was a little bit too close for comfort. I didn't know if I could get everything in time for that event. And the ones in May are far enough out to where I will relax a little bit more with the orders and stuff, because I'm still waiting on something to come to me in the first week of March, last week of February, or whatever, so that I can set the ball rolling on some purchases and stuff. So it's all about the balance. Yes, it is. The tints themselves are fairly affordable on Amazon too. Yeah. Crap. Sorry, I forgot to turn that off. There we go. They are. That's where we got our tent. We actually got it on sale too, which was even better. Um, let's see. And the weights were good too. Good Lord. The grandson's business has many colors. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'll probably purchase a cover later on in the year, just not right now. So I've got two events that I'm going to. Both of them are in May, and they're back to back weekends. And then back to back Saturdays, I should say. They don't take up the whole weekend. And then I'm going to start looking for, after the marathon ends, I'm going to start looking for fall events to see which ones I can apply to there. Some of them might be craft events because I do have a lot of crochet items that I'd like to get rid of. And as I was kind of joking in the chat above, I can always, like, if they don't really want my books there, I can always have like my Linktree QR code just kind of sitting around, and maybe my mannequin holding a book, reading it in like a little cozy shawl. I mean, what are they going to do? Right? I'm not selling it. It's there. Yeah, wait for the sales. Events are on my list for the year, but I'm not really ready for the planning yet, so who knows? I get that. Excited for you. Are you nervous? I am nervous. I've vended before, but it's been with other people's stuff. I've rarely vended where it's been mine. Like I've vended at craft fairs twice where it's mine, and I've vended at flea markets. I don't know if you can really call flea markets vending, but I mean you are set up there and you have to pay for the table or space or whatever. So it's basically the same thing with my stuff. All the rest, say two, four, six, about 8 other times has been me vending with somebody else's things. And it was a lot of fun. I got a lot of experience. So I feel like I'm going to be okay. But at the same time, these first two shows are going to be a good measure of what people want from me and how, because I'm going to have two different setups. I'm going to have one set up for the first show and one set up for the second show. And I'm going to see which one does better off of that. Now, I know like two shows isn't really a good basis for a scientific study, but I'm going to do it. So, yeah. A friend and I were invited to set up as artists once with our acrylic paintings. Nice. And then I've helped with a Tennessee family, kinda. I always said I wasn't visiting to work. I get that. Um, During school, we had a lot of events where the kids were put in charge of certain things. And like when we were little, like fifth grade and below, we weren't in charge of anything with money or anything like, or food, but we were in charge of like pickup and being the little gophers for each booth or whatnot. And then sixth grade and up, if we were in charge of the um, booths and stuff, then we could handle the money and the food or whatever. I remember several times having to volunteer for, let's see, what was my favorite booth that I always volunteered for? One was the caramel apple shop. We had caramel apples and cotton candy and the caramel popcorn balls. This is mostly like fall carnival stuff where we were raising money for our classes. So yeah, I have experience, but it's different. It feels different when you're selling your books because you've put so much time into them. Like I put time into my crafts, I put time into my crochet, but it's like a week or 2 or 3 months, depending on a project. It's not like years. I could. I'm waiting to get. Uh, I think it's 5 books under one pen name. Maybe it's 6. I can't remember. Before I talk to the chick again at the Hickory Barnes and Noble, and if I get in there, she says that she knows the uh, events person for Gastonia and Asheville. So she'll get me in contact with those two if she likes me, I guess. But it'll probably be like summertime before I bug the Barnes and Noble lady again. They may not order your books, but they may allow you to set up as a local author. Yeah. Um, they do. They, like the Hickory Barnes and Noble has one local author that they leave in the store. Like he has his own little table corner thing. He's a sci-fi author. But he also has like 12 books under a single pen name. And the last time I talked to her, she says that she would prefer there to be at least 5 books under the single pen name because I told her I have 2 pen names. So, yeah. I was going to set up with the Grief Dragons book, but now it'd be weird since I'm no contact with the Tennessee family. Do it. That's your book. That's your healing. That's your way to help others to heal. Um, to help others realize that they're not alone when going through that. I mean, and not to like push you or disregard the Tennessee family or anything like that. It's just, yeah, do it if you want to. But once I have my 5 bucks, I'll do it local to me, not to them. Yeah. Oh, good. 5 was just a random number for me. Sounds like I did okay with that choice. Yeah. Yeah, it's either 5 or 6. Let's see. Can't remember if the card is in this drawer or in that drawer. There's no way I'm getting to that drawer right now. No, it's in that one. Yeah, it's in that one. So yeah. Just all I did was I went up to whoever was at the counter and I asked who their events manager was and if they were there that day. And the conversation was really simple. And you get to meet them. You get to meet who you will be working with anyway. So, yes, it's potential ammunition against me with a narcissist, but I do agree with you. I just want it to be one of the 5 instead of half my books. Yeah. And also, thank you. That was so validating to hear from someone so far removed from knowing things. Super appreciate it. Yeah. Family is weird to handle. I know I'm lucky with the family I had. But there were a couple of people in my family who made it a terrible experience. Um, so yeah, I get it. Um, I'm not one to really, like I've said even here on this channel a couple of times, that I don't want to put people I hate on the page because that means that they live for as long as my work does. And the people that I hate are dead to me. And they're going to stay dead to me. And I don't want to um, allow them that power, if that makes sense. But that's my issue with the bad portions of the people in my life who were narcissistic or abusive or you know just plain out mean, just mean for the sake of being mean. That was a lot of the people that I had issues with. But as far as grief goes, um, I think I have a lot of that in my books. Fortunately, unfortunately, grief too. Yeah. All right. So it is coming up on 5 o'clock, and I think I need to take a punch of my inhaler because my chest is starting to feel tight again. And my doctor refuses to allow me to be stubborn anymore and not take any medicines. Or she might find me, and I don't know what she would do. Anyway, do not forget about the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K Marathon. And here is the playlist. Come on. Come to me. I need the right page. Can you There we go. All right. There it is. And thank you so much for allowing me to entertain you, all 503 of you. I am so happy to be over 500 right now. That's another hurdle that I was aiming for. So the next one will be, of course, 1,000. And I am very happy to have over 500 now. So as soon as I get my viewership up to where it needs to be, I will try to monetize and do some like membership stuff. Not to try to like beg for money from y'all, but it will help me pay my bills. Just saying. But yeah, thank you all. I really appreciate you. And I will see you Sunday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern for the kickoff stream for the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K Marathon. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of people up here on this screen. It's going to be a party. And I promise I'll hopefully be out of my blanket hoodie and, properly t-shirted. Because I wear t-shirts on this channel all the time. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and a great tomorrow. And I hope to see you Sunday and for the entire week of the marathon. And that you find some new to you channels that you can subscribe to and allow them to entertain you too. There won't be an outro because, like I said, I've been having issues with some music copyrights. And yeah.